Hello and good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. How are you out there? Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Here we go for another show of Cafe Clairvoyance this evening. And a big welcome to you. I hope you're all right out there. I hope you're enjoying your day, your evening, wherever it is. And loads on the show tonight, loads to talk to you about, and your readings as well. So come on in to Cafe Clairvoyance. You know what you've got to do. You've got to grab yourself a beverage, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, hot chocolate, whatever it is you would like. But come on in. This is a show just for you. We've got loads to talk to you about this evening, and just let us know as you join in here where you are in the world. Whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Spain, whether you're somewhere else in Europe, but welcome in. Come on in there. Come on in. It'd be great to see you. And what else we got here for you today? We'll be talking astrology. We'll be talking mediumship. We'll be doing readings, or one-to-one readings. We'll also be talking here about planetary aspects that have gone on in the past, what's come up in the future here, and other things that are going to start to go on here. So this is all about where we're going and what we're doing. So I wish you guys here a wonderful, wonderful day. And let's get going here. So now, it's interesting out there, isn't it? I mean, there we are. I mean, how are you feeling at the moment, being locked in your houses there, being, well, supposedly locked in? Obviously, you can get out, but this sort of shutdown thing, how are you feeling about it? Are you able to manage it? Are you, tell us what's going on there. We'd love to get a little bit of feedback, a bit of noise about what you're up to. So let us know. And also, what we've got coming up in the show is information about what's coming up this week. Other stuff that's going on there. Deborah wants to say a big hello. Hello, Deborah. Hello. And also here we'd like to see the viewers that have started to come in a little bit here. And that's it. Go and stick your kettle on. Jump on the show here and let's get talking. Let's get going. And Rob from England. Hi, Rob. Good to see you. Good to see you there, sir. And a damn fine camper van you have there too, sir. Damn fine camper van. He is the man who gets about. That's right. And okay, so let's have a little look here, see what else is going to be going on in the show. We're going to be talking some history here as well. We want to get into some news about how things were perhaps in 1918 and what's coming on now. What's happening on April the 3rd? April the 3rd, that's 2 days away. Are we going to see something positive coming up here? May well be. Let's have a little look as we go through the show. And also here, Sarah. Sarah says hello. Big hello, Sarah, from, I think you're over near the Rock. Are you over near the Rock? Calpe Rock, or are you more have your way? But anyway, it's nice to see. So Rob's from England, Deborah's from Spain, and I know, Sarah, you're in Spain as well. So lovely to see you. So, okay, let's have a little chat here, shall we? Have a little chat. And just tell us how you've been getting on today. How have things been going? Have they been going all right? Okay, have you been managing to go on there? I mean, Sarah here. Sarah, I've got to tell you a little bit about Sarah Pierce because she's a fabulous lady, but she's also, yes, Calpe, yes, from Calpe. And which is a beautiful place. And they've got a big rock. There's a monument. Big rock. There's a monument for Sarah. So everybody knows coming, oh yes, that's to celebrate. Sarah lives in Calpe. That's fabulous. It's a rock. Anyway, so, and she climbs it often. Yes, so I gather she does. She takes teams up there and off she goes. And Sarah, welcome into the show as well. Now, one thing that's sort of grabbed attention here, I've been talking to different people today, is sometimes have a bit of a laugh with people here. Just before this, got to come back onto Sarah because she does a fantastic yoga group. Now, if you want to do yoga, you want to do this in the morning, just jump onto, you see Sarah's name there, just coming on there. Hello again from Helen O'Grady. She would like to come on, and she's from the sunny UK. So at the minute, we're UK and Spain, and how the numbers going here, I think we're getting up to probably about equalish. And we've got 1 heart to 3 thumbs up and 1 laughter. Okay. Anyway, so Sarah Louise Pierce, check her out on Facebook. She's got a great yoga thing going on in the morning, and it's fabulous to watch. She gets loads of viewers, so it's not yoga, it's fitness classes. Okay, see, I need to be corrected there. So I'm glad, Sarah, you're here. Okay. Rob here says, I don't believe anything going on over here. It's all here is true, all a load of make-believe. Okay, there are a lot of thoughts here. Now, we do like to hear different people's thoughts on this, but obviously we've got to be a little bit careful with the language that we use. However, Priya, lovely to see you too. You're up there in Norfolk. Are you up there? Yes, you are in Norfolk, aren't you? Still up there in Norfolk. Anyway, So there's different theories going on here, but let's just talk a little bit about astrology and what relates here. Because this is, if we looked at, we're talking about this morning with my good friend G. She was on this morning, and we're having a very good discussion about astrology and about mediumship and about what this is all going on about the virus here. Well, the virus that's actually here was generated, as it's done before, is by Pluto. And Pluto going through Capricorn. Capricorn here, what it was going to do is, the big thing here was to alter and change structure. So in chapters, change our lives in many respects here. And if you imagine an onion has many layers. So when it's first presented here, you think, oh yes, I know exactly what's going on. And then all of a sudden, more stuff starts coming up here. So we suddenly realise there's more deeper layers, more stuff comes to the surface. And what Pluto's job is to go and do is to go and reveal things that we need to go and deal with. They present themselves like, this is a problem, go and deal with it, because it won't go away unless you resolve it. Now, so it's going to Capricorn, and what it's doing here, as you can see, is going to affect structures, houses, businesses, governments. It's going to affect everything like this. It's also going to affect money. It's also going to affect a lot of these areas and issues here. But what we're seeing a great deal of here is that we're going into a house, which is that also we're being told as the masses, which is a Pluto thing as well here, that we've got to stay inside four walls. But this does not mean, does it, that because we're in four walls, we've got to stick there in our heads in four walls. No, we can come outside of that and start to think bigger. Now, this is interesting because I actually went into the shops the other day, and maybe you guys would actually follow suit on this a little bit here. Went to the shops down here in Spain, and yes, everybody's wearing masks, whether you like masks or not. That's fabulous there. Well, one thing I noticed here is that was quite funny. Everybody's got into this social distancing. Okay, we've got to do that, haven't we? We've been told to do this because it could be spread by touch. More people say now it's been spread by touch. I've heard the doctors say now that there's now 4 different types of strains of this. I personally know 2 people who have got this virus and they've been extremely unwell. In fact, no, 3 people have been extremely unwell. So I do know this is, from my experience here, you got your experiences too. Anyway, so this is something here. There's 4 different types of viruses here. Now this is Pluto. Pluto's going to do this. It's going to do its transit to go through Capricorn. It's followed by Jupiter, because normally Pluto go through here would just say, yes, I'm just going to change things. But it's magnified by Jupiter, and Jupiter wants to make it bigger. So it spreads everything out further. So news goes out further. Sometimes the hype of stuff gets a little bit higher there. This is what we hear, what we see, don't we? So, but one thing that's coming through with social distancing, and this is a bit I want to talk to you about, and I felt it was quite funny. Just before we go on and have a little chat and do some live readings here, what I wanted to say to you is I went into this large superstore, and there were all these people with masks on, gloves on. Okay, you've been told to go and do that. But it doesn't mean to say, okay, Rob, you just sent through your date of birth there. That's fantastic. What we need is a question from you. If you can write a question there, Rob, that'd be fabulous. If you people would like readings, write in your date of birth, write in a favourite colour, and also just one question. Just one question here. We're not going to do life stories. And hello, Taz. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody coming onto the show here. Anyway, so there I was going around there. But what we got is not just social distancing. It's like people looking like their faces have just turned into emotional distancing. It's like no one wants to say hello to one another. It's almost everybody's going around super serious. I decided this is quite funny, this is quite hysterical. So I actually went round to people and said, hello, or hola. It's almost like, they said hello, is this criminal? Is this criminal? Are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to feel like this? People were looking around and said, he just said hello. Said hello. Come on, people. And after a while, some people just didn't quite know how to deal with it because I said hello to them because I'm not going to do social distancing. And other people thought it was quite funny. So when we were crossing aisles, doing things here, we were all going, hello, hello, hello. And then suddenly the mood lifted. This whole shop, which was fairly big in size, all of a sudden the energy changed. We're all laughing at each other at the tills and we're waving, hello. So we're not doing social distancing. No, when we can do social distancing, we're not doing emotional distancing in people. You can tell by the hearts already, just up there, if you can see there, we've got 5 hearts already. This is not social distancing. We want those hearts to go up in numbers. Get those hearts up there so we show that we're not emotionally distancing because we love you. How's that? We've got 6 hearts now. Woo, we are going up. Rapid. And, okay, yeah, Sarah says it's like being in the UK now. And, okay. And, okay, Joe Cooper. Hello, Joe Cooper from England here. Hey, guys, let us know where you're all from so everybody can see as you go through the script here where everybody is from here. And I've got my friend Steve here. I like a private hypnosis, please. Can you bell me when you can? Okay, do. Okay, we'd just like to say, actually, first of all, lovely to see you people here. And we've got, yes, quite a few on here. And let's just say, welcome to the cafe. Welcome to the cafe. Come on in. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, come and sit down. Even if you've got your lunch or your dinner on your tray, your supper there, just relax. Deborah there, TLR to Spain, beautiful place. And okay, so we're going to start going through some questions here. We're going to have a look here. Now, Rob says 27/8/78, and did she wait for me? Did she wait for me? So hang on, I'm just going to say that maybe there's another part to this question here, and I'm just quickly scrolling through. Yeah, don't believe anything going on over there. Okay, that's Rob was saying. Okay, so let's have a little look here, Rob. We're just going to wait for you. So we're talking a little about relationships here. And looking at your numbers there, let's go for 27. We've got 11. And we got 1, 7, 8. We got 9. We got 10. We got 11. We got 12. We got 19. We got 27. We got 279. 279. So this is going to be a time here. Joe, hello, Joe. Lovely to see you. This is going to be a time here where your life goes through endings and beginnings. Now, although you're saying to me here, and did she wait for me? What about you, Rob? What about you? It's not necessarily about people waiting, where people are going to wait for you. What about you? Do you want to wait for people? Should it be round the other way? Because you've got a 9 here. This is like, are you the one who makes the choices here, or do other people? And maybe it's how we work it this way. It's how we look at things a different way here. You've got a 2 here. The 2 is an interesting one because it's always looking for balance, always looking for harmony, it's looking for balance, and it's looking here to, yes, it's always good for making partnerships. So in your life here, you're focused on making the right relationships. The 7 part of you here says it has to feel right. You need, like some people here, when you go into a clothes shop, it's not just what something looks like, it's how it touches. 7s are like this. 7 likes it. They need to feel that they feel right. Oh, this feels nice. It's not just what it looks like. So for you, if you're the Rob here, it's about the feeling state. It's not just what people look like, what they say. It's got to have a feeling part to it for you to feel comfortable. And that's a big thing for you, I think there, Rob, a big thing. So whether or not people, you're saying about people waiting for you, why are we putting the power in their hands when the power should come back to you, sir? Power should come back to you. Let's do a little numerology spread here and see where things go romantically over the next few months in front of you. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go and have a little look here. So I'm just going to stop the spread just there. I'm going to cut the pack into 3 piles there, Rob. And let's, where are we going to go? I'm going to go for the left. I feel the left for you, sir. The left. Because we left the past behind. Okay, and it's interesting here as well, because what we got with astrology going at the moment here, Rob, is it's not about going backwards. It is now about going forwards. We really are mapping that out here. Understanding, knowledge, power, the freedom around you, where you're going in life here. Would you understand that you're also considering moving, going on to different places here? It's a consideration, but it may not be something that you do in the next sort of few months or so. May come on, say next year or so here. There is another woman for you, sir. There is another woman. Probably a Capricorn, Taurus or a Virgo. Taurus or Virgo here. But there is another woman coming for you. So if you're saying about which way for me, it's about a woman coming into your life. And really we've got to look at the values here. The values in relationships, because that's where you're going to start seeing a harmony here. And you'll be a happier man here. So hopefully this helped out you, sir. Okay, we've got some questions here. In fact, I'm just hearing there that Deborah, who's going up and down here, she's going back sort of forwards these messages. Can you believe it? But the messages here. In fact, I think that there's also here going to be a little. In fact, the message coming. Yeah. There's a message just come in. That's a message come in. We've got that there. Okay, yes, Rob, just got your life path now. Personal, you're on a personal year 6, Rob. So this is about harmony and relationships come up in front for you, but it's about you finding the niche, the balance that suits you. Not about everybody else. It suits you, sir. Suits you. So hopefully that helps you out there. And where else we go here? We've got some other questions come up here by the sound of it. I got my fella. Yes, you have to do hypnosis when we can. Yes, not a problem. And still... He's still pressing those buttons. I don't. They're automatic. They just come on through the show. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Okay. Okay. Got numbers for Steve. 6, 7, 13, 21. Why do these numbers keep being given to Steve? Okay. First of all, can you throw pass through his birth details? That'd be great, because I'm going to work on this a little bit here. 6 is about foundation relationships. 7s are often to do with seclusion, to do with spirituality. 13, it's not unlucky. People think 13 is unlucky. That's not true. That's not true here. 21 here. Okay, that could be. That'd be interesting. Need your birth details first, sir. So please send those through. We'll be able to get through. And there's Deborah running. She's showing us running there. And right, okay. So I've also got some other questions coming through here. Now, just to go back on a bit of history here, folks. Just go back a bit of history, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the cafe. For those of you who haven't come in here, and I think we just want to say here, big thank you to the services running round. We just want to say thank you. There they are, to the emergency services, and Joe, that's probably you. Just want to say thank you to you guys for all the work you've been doing. Hang on, they just stopped a corona. They just shot a corona. Bless them. Bless them, bless them. Aren't we more relieved? I'm more relieved because of that. Anyway, right, now this is interesting. Here's some interesting facts for you here. 25th of 1067. Okay, I think Deborah's going to be running around with those figures just a minute and running around again. I'll get those numbers through in just a second as life path and personal years. Right, okay. Now in 1665 was the Great Plague of London. The Great Plague of London was rats. Rats passed the plague. What Chinese year are we in? The rat. Could be. Just a little coincidence here. And if we go back to 1918, this is an interesting time here, back to 1918, Pluto and Jupiter, which are these two planets which are associated with the virus here, we go back to the Spanish flu of 1918, which is, it's almost 100 odd years ago, 102 years ago now, isn't it? 102 years. We go back to 1918, and Jupiter and Pluto were together again, but this time they're in Cancer. And Cancer is about the family. Everybody coming home from the war, families being broken, things being changed in their lives here, things being very, very different, weren't they? And it's interesting because Capricorn is the exact opposite sign. So Cancer is about the home and family, how it changed lives then. It wiped out hundreds of thousands of people then because we didn't have, although we haven't got a cure to the virus at the moment, we've got more sustainability to help deal with this, or knowledge to just crack down and lock down, rather than the way we did it in 1918. We didn't probably understand it. However, though, what's also coming up here, what's also showing here, though, from those particular points to now we've got Jupiter and Pluto, but this time it's in Capricorn, is to do with structure. So as much as we've got viruses, we're trying to understand them. It's also altering a lot to do with governments, businesses, and things like this here. So we see things going our way. Okay, Joe, Cooper, and Joe. Okay, all saying hello to each other. Isn't that lovely? You all say hello to each other there. And I think I've just got another. Oh, here we go. Another message just come through. Thank you very, very much. Here we go. We've got Steve. Now he's a personal year 4. on a life path for. It's a life path for, a personal year for. Now this is interesting here because fours are pretty strong here. Now what I want to do here is just break down a couple of figures here. So I want to get down the two previous numbers to this, and let's have a look. 25, 10, 6, 7. So 25, 10, 6, 7. We've got 7, 8, 9, 15, and yeah, we've got so we've got now this is interesting here because now with Steve you've got choices here. You've got absolute choices here. This is a very interesting set of combinations for you as well, because both your numbers from your birth and your numbers this year are very specific and strong. Now the person or how your life can change here is down to you. And that's okay. We could say that about anybody. We could say about anybody here. We could say here, okay, it's down to you. This really is down to you. It's for you to make life choices, big life choices. Because if it comes down to you and you focus on this thing, right, I'm going to change my life. Well, I say we can do it. We can do it. This is possibly what we need to look at here, and I think here for you, Steve, it's an important year for you. So it's almost like attention here, please. We've got to focus on stuff, and we've got to focus on lives where we're going, and we've got these energies here that we need to look at very closely. So we're in a personal year 4. We've got a life path 4. This is strong. It's strong here. It's getting you to look at your structure. It's going to look at where you want your life to go in front of you, and about the greater stability and foundation for you now needs to be right. Now, what we've done in the past here, we may have done everything which could have been escapist. Not saying it directly in that way here, but we could have diverted away from focusing on things we need to go and do. Even if this was to do with family, even if it's to do with uproots to a family here, Steve, this is about you now saying here, who's in control? I am. I need to be back in my own power. And it's about getting you right on a foundation. But the foundation here is very subconscious. It's very aware of, I've got to change my life and I can be a happier man. So hopefully that helps you. How's that? And now if I look at the numbers here where these come in, now it's interesting here, 6s are asking for family. 7s are asking for you to go and answer questions within yourself, but in a very nice way. 7s have got to do things through meditation, hypnosis, calmness, feeling of going within and actually dealing with self with love, rather than feeling that you can have a tug of war with emotions. No. 13s here. 13s are very spiritual numbers. They're good numbers here. 21. 21 is also known, okay, we can say when we come into power, we come into manhood, we come into being adult when we're 21. This is also about, not just about adulthood, but it's also about taking our stronger energy, stronger power. So these foundations here have been rocked on a boot for you there, sir. So hopefully that helps you. Okay, we need some more questions, or I'm going to talk, I'm going to tell jokes, and you'll be going mad. Okay, so Deborah says, Steve, 13 breaks down to 4 and 21 breaks down to 4, repeating a pattern of 4. So we've got 4, 4, 4 and 4. Yes, because 13, 1 and 3 is 4, if we look at it that way. And also here was where that goes to. So this is important for you, my friend. And hopefully that's helped you a little bit here. But I think here it's about getting into the real serious side of yourself here, letting go of the past and focusing on the new now. Okay, a very good friend of mine called Susanna, who's moved up to Newcastle, said this is a time we need to be doing some inner work. And I think, Susanna, you're probably quite right. I think it's a very good point there. Now, what have we also got coming up here? Some of the other stuff I've got here. Write in your question, folks. If you want a reading, I'll do a reading for you. If you don't want a reading, that's absolutely fine. You can just listen to me chat. And but one of the other things we've got come up here on April the 3rd is going to be a very strong time around us. Interesting time here because Venus, which has been in Taurus, which is, in some respects, is about beauty, is about love and things like this here, which is really fascinating here because we're going to have a bit of a laugh now, sure. Have you noticed more people now, or rather less people now, rather, are not doing selfies? There may be a reason. Coffee, yeah? Cafe, clairvoyance, coffee. You need a coffee. Your coffee. Okay. Folks, have you noticed this? This is quite interesting, isn't it? Because there's no more selfies. Has this got anything to do with funny hair colours? Has this got anything to do? Because I know you women just love dyeing your hair, being all these other colours here, but now there's other colours coming through that you're not really happy about. So less people doing selfies. Us men here, no, we don't worry, because this is just platinum. This is platinum here. This is a style unto itself. Hello, Emma. How you doing? I hope you're well, Emma. Lovely to see you. And so we're talking here. Okay, right. Helen Grady, 27th of 7th, 1956. Favourite colour blue. Okay, we just need a question for Kevin. Okay. Bria says lemon water ginger. What's that all about? Is that to clear the viruses, or is that to put in your hair? Lemon water ginger. What's it going to do to your hair, for goodness sake? Is it going to go? You got to go a ginger. Oh crikey! That's going to be fun, isn't it? Lemon water ginger. Okay, explain what this means here, Priya. Explain what this means. We're all going, what is lemon water ginger? Sounds exciting, wherever it is. Anyway, on the 3rd of April, which is 2 days away, Venus comes out of the Earth sign of Taurus and goes into the air sign of Gemini. Okay, fabulous. That's good news, isn't it? Well, actually, it is, because as soon as it does that, it makes a very harmonious link. It's going to start making a harmonious link over to Saturn, over to Mars, which are going through Aquarius at the present time. Okay, so what does this all mean? Why is this good? Okay, in air signs here, we have a lift. Often when things go into air, they have a lift, they have energy, things start to pick back up again a little bit here, and we suddenly find these. Coffee and cafe, drink. Okay, so you're not having a coffee, you're going to have lemon, ginger, and water. Okay, how healthy can you get? How healthy? Hello, Lindsay. Well, Lindsay here too. So we just need a question there for Kevin. He wanted to come on there. Favourite colour blue for Kevin from Helen, and we just need a question to this. But let's see where we are here now. Now I just want to say here a very, very happy evening to you, and I hope you're having a nice evening wherever you are. And this show is not designed for you to ever get bored. So if you are feeling a bit bored out there, just jump online here, jump on this show, chat, and we love to talk to you. Now, what other things we've got coming up? Tomorrow evening, a very, very special show here, because I've got my very good friend, Taryn Sandbrook, who is an emotional healing coach. Emotional healing coach. I've got some lovely things coming through now. Focusing on doing the readings here. Yeah, can have a love reading, favourite colour red. Just need your birth details there, Joe. That'd be great. I'd be all happy to help you. But basically here, when I'm working with Taryn tomorrow, there'll be two of us on the split screen here tomorrow evening. That's going to be at it's 9:30 Spain time, 8:30 in the evening for the UK. And that's going to be about emotional coaching. Do we need emotional coaching? Our emotions a little bit like this, like the sea here, or is that a new dance? New dance here. Anyway, so we've got emotional coaching, and we're talking spirituality, and we'll be talking to people come in about how do they get the emotions, how do they aim for things, do things, clear their energies, how are they going to start healing, how do they help other people. This is all your questions, and more will come through tomorrow. So this is to help you guys a lot here. Now, so Venus going into Gemini. Venus going to Gemini is going to lift the spirits, lift the energies. There could be some good news coming up here. Could be news regarding a little bit more stability perhaps coming our way. A little bit more lighter in spirits here. Perhaps there's going to be a bit more socialness coming on, or things are going to start easing up somewhere, or at least news of it, even if you can't see it there. Okay, Joe, thank you very much there. Thank you very much for your birth details. That's going to start coming through, and I'm just looking away here. In fact, I can almost hear now Deborah's running. Yeah, here she comes. She's so fit, so strong now. Well, thank you. I was just waiting for the bell to ring, and I know as soon as the doorbell goes there, the message is going to arrive. There it is. Let's get a message. Here it is. Okay, so Kev is a life path 1. He is a 10-1, same as Deborah, in a personal year 5. Personal year 5 here. This is you think the changing. This is a love thing, isn't it? Love thing. Anyway, it's a personal year 5. So this is about travel, freedom, restlessness. It's about needing to have a bit of space there. Now, just looking here, what's Joe's? Well, sorry, what's Kev's question there? Have we got a question there for Kev? Just coming back here, just zipping up the line here. And a favourite colour, blue. So the blue is good because that's the stability that Kev needs. He needs stability. Where the 10-1 is concerned here, yes, we've got is that their power numbers very strong. I often find karmic people who've got 10s have done loads in their life and suddenly come up to a point where there's a large chapter of life where things are relatively the same in some respect here. But with a personal year 5, we've got this, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to travel, I want to go and do different things, and want to go and enjoy life here. In fact, if I remember, it's for Kev, what's the future for me? Okay, rightio. So this really is going to be about how he's going to feel, and the blue is about stability. So it's about needing stability in a restless year, wanting travel, freedom, and everything like this here. And Helen says, yep, that's great. And I just, but if you want a reading, I just need your birth details, I just need your colours, and I just need a question. Okay, hello Lindsay, hello everybody, and a very good evening to you all. So there's the party balloon there, isn't that nice? Or maybe it's a dead corona, who knows? Anyway, and a very good evening to you all. You guys are just fabulous. You're fabulously fabulous. And what do you say? Is it nice you can go out there now and you can hear the sounds of nature? Everything's gone quiet, the traffic's gone quiet. And all sometimes you can hear is isn't it funny? You can hear the farm noises again. Yes, farm noises. Even if you're middle of the city, you can hear the farm noises. Okay, isn't that fabulous? Oh, what good fun. Anyway, right, okay, so we've got another question here. Now, Joe Gardner, you're a life path 6 and a personal year 4. Now, life path 6, this is about the formation of relationships, and I can understand if you're going for a love reading, this is important for you. 6s are always there to try and make things work in a family environment, love environment, togetherness environment. Doesn't always work that way though for them, because it's their task to always find out in their lives here, to get into their lives here, to try to make relationships better and better and better. Sometimes it's not particularly easy, as sometimes we know. And life path 6s are there to try to keep the foundation, trying to keep the togetherness in this just right. Now, in a personal year 4 is asking for you to make not so much about you trying to create happiness in that there, but what I'll also pick up here, this is a big thing here, very, very big thing, is the personal year 4 is about getting your foundation just right. When I say foundation, we're looking here about not about you going out to make relationships right, it's about you getting right, it's about you feeling I'm secure. Because if you go out into relationships and you're not feeling secure about yourself, this is not going to work. In fact, let's have a little look here, Joe. When I say it's not going to work, it'll be a struggle. You'll be battling with 2 energies. One keeping your relationship work, and one trying to get the balance and the peace in your emotions and things like this here. Helen, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Now, Helen Grady, as you can see up and down the list here, she's a very, very lovely lady. Although she's up from near Liverpool, well, Weakness. They don't say Liverpool up there, but she's from Weakness. And she's joining me on Friday evening, 7 o'clock Spain time, 6 o'clock UK. And what's going to be going on here is we're both mediums. We've worked together on stage before. But I want to just use this particular show to talk about mediumship, what it's all about, how to recognise signs, and working together to see what we can actually have a great evening there to chat about mediumship, do some readings, and see what messages we can get through for people. So, very busy. See, you're at home, you're locked up there, you're thinking I'm bored. Come on now, you've got this show to jump on. Jump into the cafe, get your coffee, or your lemon, ginger and water, whatever it is here, or honey. Honey, as I saw that Sarah wanted to put in her tea or coffee, honey and coffee. That's good. But have you heard this one about putting coconut oil or ghee in coffee in the mornings with some oh, what are those other? What's those sticks? Those stick things. Those stick things. You sort of put in cakes, things like this. You stick one of them in, and that's it. You're supposed to be fully charged for the day. Oh, wicked, wicked. I find coffee and porridge does it just the same. Just the same. So give us a thumbs up, give us some hearts here. Let us know here that you guys out there, although we got social distancing, we're not emotional. Send out your love. Send out your little love vibes there. Just let us know you're there. We got 21 thumbs up. We got 14 hearts. We got 4 laughs and 1 ooh. Yes. Okay. All these different expressions going on here. Okay. Yes. Right, so let's have a little look here. Let's have a little butchers, and let's start working here and doing a reading. And let's look at Joe. Joe, if you're reading here. Kev, we're going to come back to you with a little reading. We've got some hearts come up here. The hearts are coming up here. They come out 14, we come up 15, we come up 16. Look at those hearts rocketing up there. 19 hearts. Feel that love. Yes. Anyway, here we go. So, just finished shuffling the cards for Joe. And love here. Let's have a look at love and see what's coming up here. And I'm just going to stop shuffling now. I'm going to cut the pack into 3 piles there, Joe. And I'm going to go right. I looked at the piles here and I thought, this is the way to go. It's right. It's right because it's right. What else could you say? Anyway, right. So love. How's your love life going to be going there, Joe? Now, what I get around here is it's interesting here because what you've got to be careful of in some respects, if there's someone that you're connected with, which is connected through work or work related, just be a little bit careful, tiny bit careful. Also here, there seems to be a very strong desire from you to make this work. It's almost like it's got to work. Got to be a sense of stability here. But what's also going on here is there's also a strain, though. There's a strain on this here. And it could be financial. It could be security and things like this here. But we've got to look a little bit about how this is going. But the card here, which I really do like here, is your love card. And this is about the 2 of Cups. And this is about showing here that relationships can work. However, if we drive into this too quickly, and this is very much about this need for stability, then we're probably going to be moving on. We're going to be moving on. So, Joe, this is the cards here. Never say this is set in stone. It's like that, and it's all going to happen. No. What this means here is this very powerful card here says that you're in control. Needs to stay in control. But it's about getting your foundation right. It's about feeling good about yourself. That's where life's going to start harmonizing for you. And if you get that energy right, we're in a good place. Understand, eh? What do you think there? Give us a bit of feedback there. The other thing I picked up here, and tell me what you're thinking here is. Tell me what you think here. Would you understand here there's some options around you? Would you understand there's some options around you there, Joe? Because I pick up a couple of things going on there. But don't want to say too much unless you come forward and say here, yes, tell me more. Yes, if you say that to me, then yeah, I will do. Okay, let's go and have, because your reds there, see the reds that you got there, Joe, as well, that's very driving, very, I want this to work, this has got to be passionate, got to be intense. Slow down. Saturn, especially at the moment around you, is saying, slow down, learn, listen, and get the foundation right about yourself. What is it you need to emotionally recover on from the past? But you can do this, Joe. You can do it. You can do it. And you're a lovely soul. You're a lovely, lovely soul. Right. Okay. Let's just have a little looky. And let's go for Kev. Kev. I'm going to come back to you here. Let's have a little butchers. And we got there. That all makes sense. And tell me more. Okay. All right. Now I can tell you more. I see 2 guys. 2 guys, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. One of these guys that I pick up is available. The other one is not so available because I pick up another relationship with this guy. I purely want to pick up psychically and through mediumship. And I'm picking up here that what you've got to do is just go, whoa. Stand back. Because if you were to stand back, you would then be in a good place. You'll then be in a good place because then what I would say for you to do is once your base is right, people are going to find you very attractive. And you'll be then going, it's not who you're choosing, they're choosing you. That's where we want to be. Hello, Val. So it's very nice to see Val, and very nice to see everybody this evening. Very, very good evening to you, and I hope your evening is going fine. Good. And right, okay. Just finish off the cards. And Kevin, I'm going to cut the pack into 3 piles for you there, Kevin. And I'm looking here. I want to go a little bit right. I want to go to the left. I feel the left. Because we left the past behind. We left the past behind. Where are we going here? We've got 3 cards there for you and just where your life is going, how things are going to be, travel, everything like this. Well, this is very, very interesting because your cards are coming up here to say what you've got to look at first of all here. I pick up here. It may well be, I'm not the doctor and I would never claim to be the doctor. Hello, Val, big wave to you. Big wave here. Thank you for the waves. What I'm looking here, I'm not the doctor. I do not claim to have any medical knowledge to me whatsoever. But the energy through your cards is suggesting just keep an eye on your health a little bit, so Kevin. Just keep an eye on there. However, I feel here that you'll also be wanting to move away from something. Move away from something here. So there's a sense of freedom here. Thank you, Deborah. She puts hashtag Cafe Clairvoyance, hashtag Unleash Your Spiritual Awesomeness with the Cafe Clairvoyant. Thank you very much indeed. And I just think here for Deborah, especially doing all the running around because she's helping out. So, thank you very much. I can hear her sometimes perhaps panting because she has been absolutely running backwards and forwards. And as you may have heard these noises here, running all your messages going back and forwards. So, thank you very much. Okay, right, where are you going now? Let's come right down to here. No, Joe Cooper, no, they weren't for you. But Joe, if you want to send through, yes, Joe Gardner, that's it. I'm standing back at the moment. This makes sense. Thank you so much, Phil. I had a bad past, but have a fresh start now with a new flat and for me and my son. Oh, bless you. Bless your cotton socks, Joe. That is fabulous. And sometimes you just need that love of the pair of you there just to... That's all right. You get into the house there. You've got this flat. Get your base right. And there's no rush, is there? There is no rush, no rush. And especially at the moment here, we're going to find here a bit more freedom coming up. Venus goes into Gemini, makes positive vibes down to Saturn, down to Mars. And we're going to find, and also Pluto, is going to find here, we're just going to be a little bit more peace, a bit more calmness, a bit more excitement in life here. Things are going to lift. And I think that's a lovely story to hear there, Joe. Absolutely fabulous. So, yes, we're working on getting the base right. Right, Joe Cooper. No, this is... There's so many Joes on tonight. There's Joe. Okay, right. Now, so for Kevin there, I just pick up, you're going to be leaving something behind you. Something may have been a bit of a financial drain in some respects here, and maybe having to make some decisions to enable your life to be very, very free. Thank you for the hearts there coming up there. And we've got 25 hearts to 30 thumbs up. And thank you everybody for joining in. We're 42 minutes into the show, and just to let you know here, I've been doing the stars all week here, trying to work out the astrology forecast, and this has been a long, hard slog doing this. And basically here, yes, Gemini, you'll be at home this week. And let's go jump around somewhere else. Let's go Virgo, you'll also be at home this week. And let's go around to Sagittarius. Sagittarius love travel, and you'll be at home this week. So there you go. We're working so hard on this to get this right. Anyway, there you go. Right. So let's go down here. So Joey, if you would like to send through your details there, questionnaire, your birth details, then we can do with that. We can do that most definitely. So okay, where are you in the world here? Just let us know where you are. Are you all right? Are you happy out there? Are you okay here? Me and my buddy here, we're just chilling out, and we love coming forward to these shows here. So what else is going on this week? Just to let you know, refreshing minds again here. Tomorrow I'm joined by Taryn Sandberg. She's a fabulous lady, an emotional coach, very, very nice lady, very motivational, very uplifting, and you'll love her. You'll love her energy. See, all this entertainment on for you when you're out on lockdown, you're not locked down at all, because here we can connect just as you're doing here. Well, we're all at home this week. We are in lockdown. Okay, that's Librans 2, I think here. Yeah, there's Librans 2. That's everybody's in lockdown. Doesn't mean to say physically we'll be locked down. We're emotionally, intellectually, creatively, we are not. Mad Birds, Joe Cooper. She's a 4/12/72, and I can hear Deborah. I can hear the smoke coming off the paper as she's writing down all the details here to work out your numbers. And Joe, we're going to get your reading there just for you in just a second. And what else is going on here? What has been going on around you out there? Should we have a little bit of have funny things been going on in your life? Don't you just love this? Do you just love this? It's just interesting, isn't it? It's just entertaining. I'm talking to you guys, and out there in the world there, we're just having a nice time. Nice chat. This evening chat here. The dinner's in the oven. It's okay. You just have to chill out and just, it's going to end in about sort of 20 minutes or so, but dinner's going to be ready then. You can have a nice, pleasant evening. In the meantime, though, we're here. Ah, dear. Yes, I am a mad person. Please. Yes. And she's a mad person. Okay, so Lee. So if you would like a reading, just essentially you put your birth details there and away we go. That'd be absolutely fabulous. And let's just work here on Joe Cooper. We're on a 4, we are on a 12, we are on a 7, 2, and yes, Mad Bird, what is your question, please? We need a colour and we need a question, so could you type that in, please? And so emergency services, have you been called out for hair dye? No, perhaps. Maybe. This is running out here. This is why you haven't got so many people doing selfies nowadays, because they're wearing hats and things like this, hey, or wigs. Okay, so we got, hang on a minute, how many here? I can hear information here coming through very quickly. In fact, that means another message just arrived. Thank you very, very much here. Let's see what we've got here. Mad Bird, you're on a life path 8. Life path 8 in a personal year 2. So this is good, but it's also about, there's a couple of things I need to talk to you about. Okay, the life path 8 is strong, and it's about power, and it's about how you use power. Because if you bring the power into yourself, you become a very strong, self-sustained, independent, strong, mighty woman. How's that? Sound good so far? Okay. If we give our power away, we don't become so strong. We're keeping everyone else happy. And why are we not happy? Because you're doing everything for everybody else. And as Sod's law would say here, took over 2510. Yep, okay, thank you very much. Okay, slight confusion here is, so Stephen just spoke to, okay, that's Steve's details. Okay, thank you very much, just so I can come back onto this. But if you're on a personal year 8, it's about harnessing power. Money can be very strong in your life. You'll find money. You could also find strength around you. Where your life is going, it's about strength here, and especially this. Your personal year 2, though, this is interesting. Forming the right relationships and friendships around you. And also here, this is about, thank you very much, Deborah, the Tarot card for Life Path 8 is strength. So this is about your life path now getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Fantastic, Life Path 8. Personal year 2, this is about the different people you've got coming into your life and how you'll be balancing yourself with those. So some people, you'll be saying, this doesn't work, and I'm going to let go of them. Some people are going to be professional with thinking, I like them, I want to join with them. Other people you won't want to. But there's always, in some respects, there's always someone who's going to win. There's always someone who's not going to win. But the main thing is, though, is for you to win, is to be you to make the choices with your powerful 8. You've got a very powerful 8. If you turn it on the side, it's a symbol of infinity. Or for kids, it's the Scalextric set. They go around like that, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, but anyway, once you've got infinity, you come up to power, you come back down, and you regain strength. You come back up, you come up to power, you come back down, you gain strength, you come back up, and this is that symbol of the infinity of 8. So your power here is about doing things for yourself. And that's also interesting here, Joe, because you've got purple as a colour there. And it's interesting saying about a relationship because of your personal year 2. So it's very much about forming relationships around you. Let's have a little look here. Right, and forming the right ones that work with you. And where we go there, I'm just going to, so I've just got a bit of a screen that's just jumped up here in front of me. I'm just going to close that down. Bye-bye. Gone. Thank you. Right. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look here. And let's have a look. Right. Now, thank you very much for all your questions here. In fact, I can hear Deborah out there. She's doing, there's a lot of typing going on out there at the moment. Thank you very much indeed. All this information coming through is amazing. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a little look at you, Joe, and let's have a look about your energy to do with relationships and how that's going to fare around you and where we're going. Let's have a look. I have just finished shuffling cards. I'm now going to cut them into 3 piles. Looking at relationships this year. For you, Joe, I want to go for the middle on this. Let's go for the middly diddly. The middly diddly. Where would we be without a middly diddly? And, right. Okay. Okay. So the first card, let's have a look here about romantic relationships and where you're going this year. Right. This is about, here's the main thing. If you're going into relationships this year, what it must not be is a battle where you're battling. If you're going into battle, you're thinking, this is exhausting. Why am I doing this? So importantly, it's about being with people that you do not have battles with. Yes, because otherwise it'd be exhausting. It's interesting here because I feel that you need to conserve your energy in order to keep things in balance. But you can do, and you can have a very good year. Very good year. And I'd say here, your card here is about choices, it's about talking, it's about communicating, but you're above all the other little rods here. You're above. I'm sure you wear one of these tartan skirts as well. Yes. How nice. How very nice. And so this is very much about helping you to find that power, that strength with yourself here, to be in your own place there. And yes, because otherwise he'd be just knackered. But maybe there's a bit to do with the past as well. You'd understand here, Joe, that why these energies are like this and why we need to have our strength. So keep on going. You're doing fine. You're doing fine here. But just remember, sometimes power needs to be our own, and people need to complement this, not you giving. Because then it's just I'm knackered. Strange thing. Do you understand this? Joe, do you understand this? Come on now. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me a symbol. Give me a hoot. Yes. In fact, I'll give you a hoot. Would you like a hoot? You can have a hoot. Where is it? Oh, yes. There we go. Let's give you a hoot. There we go, Joe. How's that? And how we know? We're now coming on to that part of the hour where we can ask for a couple more people who want to go and write in with a few questions there. But apart from that, if not, then I'm quite happy to go and chat here. Now, one of the things that's very interesting has come up in front of us now is, will we understand here that we're needing to, due to Saturn moving out of Capricorn, going into Aquarius. Yes, Joe Cooper says, yes, okay, good. It's about having that lovely balance there, then you're doing fine. Yeah, and as Deborah there says, but Joe Cooper, the tarot card for life path and strength is 8, that's about power. Coming back into Saturn, which is also structure and stability when it's going to Aquarius. What it's also doing, it leaves us with a power though, that's its left Capricorn. It gives us a bit of like, okay, although things are struggling at the minute, well, it doesn't mean to say we're down. We can formate new ideas. And Aquarius is very much about those ideas, but it's also setting our new boundaries and new areas. That's if you like boundaries. I mean, me being Pisces rising astrology chart, what's a boundary? Yeah. It's almost like, what's a box? Put this in boxes. Boxes? What's a box? Yeah. Anyway, it's everywhere. Everything is there. That's when especially if you've got a lot of water in your chart, and a lot of water people will probably understand here that when you've got water there, then that's the way it is. Anyway, coffee, cafe, clairvoyance, that works, doesn't it? Brilliant. Okay, so yes, we've got 7 minutes left of the show here. Let's talk about what's coming on through the week here. So tomorrow, as I said, we've got Taryn on Friday. Friday here, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock UK time. We are going to be talking mediumship with a very good friend of mine, Helen Grady. With Helen, we'll be talking about mediumship, spirituality, what it's like to be a medium. And we're going to have a go here, because normally you've got to play with us here and have a little bit of time here. because we're working on just the fact that we can't hear your voice, we can't see you. We're just working on the messages coming through on the teleprompter here. Teleprompter. So it shows how old I am. Anyway, but when we go, and also the information Deborah passes through, but she's giving us messages and stuff here. We're working just by that method there. So it's going to be interesting how this all works. So bear with us, join with us, give us loads of love, loads of support on Friday. On Sunday will be the last time it's on at 5 o'clock in the evening. It's going to go later to 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock evening. So the first one coming out on Sunday is going to be at 5 o'clock Spain time. The following Sunday is going to be, can you do Steve's cards quickly? Yes. Ask a question. What do we need to know from Steve, please? What's the question there? And I could definitely do a reading for Steve. But all this is going to go out in the post there, as you will see what's going to be going. But basically, this show here tonight is going to turn into a podcast. Reason being here, as you probably understand, we've got so many shows going on. We're fueled with so much love and so much demand from you all here. We need to put this into the right, I'm almost saying boxes. I daren't say a box because I don't do boxes. Anyway, but we need to put this in the right time slot. So tonight is the last show of a Wednesday evening, but we're always on in Wednesday mornings. On Sundays, we're going to be on at 7 o'clock. That's after this Sunday. So 2 week Sunday, we're going to be on at 7 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock UK time. And there's a reason for that as well here, because we've been in strong demand from those lovely people across the pond in America. And people have been really far over there who want to join in the show. But 5 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon, is a little bit too early for some of them, especially on the western seaboard, because they're still like 8 o'clock in the morning or something. They're still waking up. Yeah. Anyway, so we can't have that. So we put it on there. So, Steve, let's do a card spread there. And Joe Cooper, Mad Bird there's a read there earlier. We just need to know that, Mad Bird, we just need to know a question. Just send in a question. Send in a question, please. Okay. Deborah just said, I love this. I'm trying to put this in the most easiest terms going, but Deborah said, I'll email and message everyone to avoid confusion. Have you been abused? No. Big round of applause, that was Deborah and everything she's doing. I think you guys need a round of applause, don't you? Don't you think so? And let's have a little air horn. You guys are fantastic. You guys are just fantastic. Okay, right. Now, let's get going here and let's have a look at this. I would just like to say here, yes, always confused. No. Okay, right. Okay, Steve, let's do cards for Steve here. What I'd like to do, Joe, if you get the time here, can you send through the message, say a question through for Steve? I know sometimes it takes a little bit of time because the airwaves get a little bit blocked, but we're going to hang on now. We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep talking, keep going. Yeah. Okay, question for you. What's coming through here? Just ask you a question here. What happens, and you can type in quickly, you've got 3 minutes to answer this, if you throw a green brick into the Red Sea? What happens? Okay, Joe, you want to know what's going on there. What, is your mum going to be home okay in Ireland? Let's have a look here. In Ireland, right. Okay, is your mum going to be okay in Ireland? Okay, that's probably the question you want to answer there. Right, okay. I'm going to go for the right. I feel the right is right. The right is right. Okay, that's his question, and will me and Joe grow old together? If you want to, you can. Yes. In about 20 years' time, see two skeletons together. We did it. Right, okay. Sorry, no, it's not good humour there. Anyway, someone said to me the other day, this coronavirus comes from Australia, from those little bears, those corona bears. You know the ones? Yes, those. Anyway, right, okay, so let's look at, that's a bad look at being a mum be at home in Ireland. Right, okay. Interesting set of cards here because there's a lot to go and deal with. It really is about settlement. It really is about being settled and asking the right questions there, isn't it? It's asking the right questions. It's asking the right questions then. Is this where they want to be? Is this all okay? Is this where it's supposed to be here? The stress here, I can imagine there will be almost on here to say here, for you, going backwards and forwards to go and see them. I can imagine that's going to be the stressor there. But actually them going home to Ireland, will they be okay? Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think it's the arrangement of time when they're going to do it and if they're going to be okay. But I think it's probably because of the distance here, because your cards are showing here, but I'm not going to see them so much. They're going to be miles away. Unfortunately, yes, they will be, but that's where they want to be, and that's cool. She suffers with her legs. Okay, she's not in a care home, suffers with her legs. But basically, though, I think we're going to Ireland now. I think it's just because she's going to be over there. You're going to be over here, and there'll be this distance in between. And it's the going backwards and forwards. I'm just joking. I can't be thinking of jokes, even skeletons. Sorry, bad jokes here. Anyway, right. Anybody got any ideas, just before we go on here, what happens if you throw a green brick into the Red Sea? You'll be telling everybody this, and everybody will be going, green brick into the Red Sea. What happens? What happens if you throw a green brick into the Red Sea? Someone comes up with an answer. I'll say, I'll admire you for giving an answer here. Then I'll tell you what happens when you throw a green brick in the Red Sea. The green bit will stay green. That's so boring. Yeah. Actually, no, it gets wet. And I'll see you soon. It's been lovely seeing you this evening, you folks here. Yes, throw a green bit in the Red Sea, it gets wet. Have a lovely evening wherever you are. It's been an absolute pleasure reading for you all. Lovely, lovely show. And look forward to seeing you on Sunday evening, which is going to be 5 p.m. EU time, 4 p.m. UK. And Deborah's going to email you anyway, but I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Keep well, keep safe there, and keep cool. It's been lovely seeing you. Big hug to you all there, and love you all. You take care. And I'm going for another cup of coffee because the cafe for me is still open. Okay. Hi, Uncle Phil Griggs. Yes. Okay, lovely to see you, but we're going off now because it's 8 o'clock, and we need to go and get prepared for other things. So, but thank you so much. Joe Gardner, okay, thank you very much there, Joe. Goodbye, Phil. Deborah, yeah, lovely to see you. Deborah will say goodbye. All say goodbye to each other. And we almost did it. We had 32 hearts to 42 likes. The love is there. Oh, I think we just gone up to 33 hearts. But basically, guys, thank you so much. I don't get this one. What do you mean I don't get this one? What does that mean? I don't know what that means there, but we'll see you on Sunday. You have to come back on Sunday at 4 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Spain. Okay. Can you send me your number, please? Yes, of course. Not on here, but let me do that. Okay, Joe, you take care.